Hello everybody, welcome back to the another video. I'm Volvi and today we're going to do another character preview model, and this time it's gonna be Roman Reigns NXT. So the older Roman Reigns when he was in NXT were NXT times, and he used to wrestle there, and but he didn't last long in NXT, and he definitely becomes the one of the Shield members in WWE, and he dominates much more, and now he is the head of the table, but we don't have the head of the table Roman. So that's why we are doing with the NXT Roman Reigns preview, and he is the this month's month long contest superstar. So many of you gonna use him throughout this month, so that's why we are making this video, so to show you how it's gonna go at 3-star gold. So at 4-star gold we're gonna do, but in later future, but for now we are doing 3-star gold because many people he have him at 3-star levels. So at 3-star gold what he does, we're gonna see it. So as you can see, he is a striker. So let's look at his card. The trainer bonus at 5000 is move that destroy heal gems will destroy 6 more heal gems. um Cannot not very useful, like he has some limited options only, like especially for heal gems guy he has those options. Maybe is Dominic Mysterio has those? No, he Dominic doesn't have any this. Maybe Naomi has those. Maybe I don't remember whoever it is, but but it's gonna be useful for some of those guys who destroys some of those heal gems. But it's fairly very limited. He has a uses. So he has a links with NXT. He has a links with Blood Brothers, WrestleMania 35, Iowa Maivia Legacy, PG era, and doesn't have any specific gears. So it doesn't look like a Roman Reigns because we never see Roman Reigns fight his gear fight like that, or wearing this type of gears in him. But it's looking really good still. So the move set, I should say you that he doesn't have any move set at 3-star. Basically, he's one of like Cactus Jack, I would say, because Cactus Jack is much more horrible at 3-star. But Roman has something who can does do something better than Cactus Jack does. At least you can do much higher damage than Cactus Jack does, because the Cactus Jack he only depends on his submission, which is the bear hug at 3-star. At 4-star he definitely do something. At 5-star he can do much better something, but at 3-star he is really horrible. And that same thing goes for Roman Reigns also. He is also really horrible at 3-star. At 4-star I should say he's definitely can be much better, if you say about damage, but he doesn't recycle. He doesn't recycle at 4-star also, he doesn't recycle at 5-star also. So that's kind of a sucks. But I can say you about the 4-star version, which is a Spine Buster. It will let you choose gems into power gems. He has a move which is create power gems, so we're gonna go against this move set. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. We'll still see this move set. It's gonna be leaping clothesline, 9 MP, blue move, deal 14.9k damage, and make 5 random gems into power gems of strength 679. He has Titravel Slam, 7 MP, red move, deal 6.8k damage, and make 5 random gems into black gems. The Samoan drop, 11 MP, black move, deal 6.5k damage, and deal 1.6k bleed damage to your opponent for 4 turns. So as far as trainers goes, Butch to start with more reds, Taros on you to create more blacks. You can also use a shield Seth also, the architect Seth Rollins to increase the damage of those bleed gems. Sorry, no, not bleed gems. Bleed move is gonna create, like, it's gonna do like 45-50, like if it was mine, but at max level it's gonna do 66%. So that's gonna be really useful, and it's gonna create for 4 turns. That's kind of useful. I'm gonna do one more match, and I'm gonna use shield set that time, but we're gonna use Thanos on you this time. and I'm using Hall of Fame Nikki Bella to do much more damage to those power gem. If my Nikki was 9k, she would create one extra of those power gem, but she is not 9k. You can also use a authority triple F to create more power gems, but that's not the main case, because 5 also it's really good to do much more damage at this level. Maybe at higher IDs it would be much less to do it, but at lower IDs it's much enough. So as far as we didn't putting a strap also, as you can, as I every time says, there is no character on the road who uses a strap at 3-star gold or below, so that's why we are not using the strap. Everybody's used at 4-star and 5-star. So we have a challenge to do it, and we're gonna go against Jimmy Uso. And let me show you the buff what he gets for this month. And it's the power gem generated from moves with add 100% more damage on each attack. That means that power gem's strength is gonna increase by 100%. It's the 747 because of Nikki Bella. So it would be like a 1.7k per power gem damage, which is these days it's much still less. So let's go against Jimmy, and we have the exactly same talent as he has. So as you can see, our tutorial Sam is ready. Now we're gonna create gems. So it's do much more damage, so let's do the summon drop. Even though being a striker, you do much more damage to those black gems, so that's a pretty much advantage for him. So let's use the summon drop, and let's use the finish. No, not the finisher. To travel Sam, and it's over. So even though you don't need that blue move, even though the both the blacks and red does not the both the blacks, the black and red does much more their job, so it works well for him still, but I'm not satisfied still with him. Maybe he can do much better than the other things. So let's use the shield set now. The another match we gonna go against Jimmy Uso. Same move set what we just saw, so that's the moves that we gonna use. And the trainers, I switches the Titus O'Neill for instead of using shield set to do 50% damage, but mine is not 13k, because if he was, it's gonna do 66% damage, which is much useful, but we're gonna do 50%, which is still good uh, to do it, but it's gonna do like 2.4k for 4 turns. That means it's gonna do like 9k or 10k bleed damage overall. So let's use it if it works. So we are ready with the tutorial slam. I kind of like his animation because it's really good. So nothing connects, but we still gonna connect. So let's use those. I want to see his animation basically. So let's create those. It's gonna do like 1426. So as you can see, it's gonna do 1426 damage, which is still less, which is not much. So let's use the summon drop now. So and it's over. So yeah, still works like without using Tyrus and using shield set. Still works really well, but I'm still not satisfied much with this moveset. I think we have another moveset, so we're gonna use that moveset now. So the another and final moveset for Roman is NXT. So the small variation what we just saw, but instead of using the leaping clothesline, which is creating power gems, we are using the checkmate, which is the 13 MP black move finisher, deals 20.4k damage and try to pin the opponent. So it is a finisher and it's gonna do 20k damage, and it's gonna do only 20k damage. It doesn't do anything, and even though he's gonna do 14k damage, it's gonna create 5 random gems into power gem, but that is not much useful for us every time, so we didn't use it. The move which we didn't see it and we're not gonna see it in this one is the running drop kick. 8 MP blue move, deal 10.9k damage and make 5 random silence gems into power gems of strength 679. So it's useful against those silence gems guys. Maybe you can say trickster undertaker, who does create those power silence gems. Tommaso Ciampa is the guy who create much more of those power like silence gems, I mean. Who else? Yeah, it's Kevin Owens, trickster one, who does create those. There are many more guys who can use that moveset, but where you gonna fit that one? Mm, Anywhere now. Maybe you can put on someone drop tutorial and you can use this running drop kick, but it cost 8. So it's not that cheap, it's really expensive, so that's why you're never gonna use that move set with any of those. So maybe you can use leaping clothesline or you can use the checkmate. So we're gonna try this one first, and others both the moves are exactly same. As far as trainers goes, Butch to start with more reds and Tyrus on you to create more blacks instead of using shield set, who's gonna do more bleed damage, and I didn't put a coach on him. So we're gonna put this one trainer which is kind of useful for him. So we are putting a Big Show NWO to increase the chance of those black gems on initial board, because we need much more blacks to create to match with our tutorial slam, and it's gonna reload our both the summon drop and checkmate. So let's go against Jimmy Uso again. So we are ready with our move and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 black gems on the board and we're gonna create 9 now, which is the 17. And don't forget he's a striker, so he's gonna hit much harder with those moves. He does need a plate which is gonna reload his reds basically, because he doesn't recycle, which is can be like whenever you break the 3 or more black gems, get 3 red MP at the end of your turn. That can be useful for him. Let's see, take those. As a coach, if you have a Kyrie Sane with you, you can put on, instead of using a Big Show to do much more damage to those bleed games. So let's see what we can do. Like, we just need a pin now. We didn't get a pin now. It didn't end my turn basically. Maybe it's gonna kick my asses now. But we are the striker, so it's not a problematic to kick out from the pins, but it's a much more. Still kicks out. So let's use the summon drop now. And it's gonna be over now. So as you can see, it works much better than the first moveset we see, but the finisher needs much more damage right now. So we're gonna do another match, but instead of using another trainer, so the same moveset we're gonna use this time also. So black, double black and red one, and the trainer we have switched the butch basically, instead of using the godfather who's gonna do more damage from those black moves by 15%. We don't care about the green moves, he's gonna do 20%. We do care about the 15%. But if you have a Dean Ambrose, striker Dean Ambrose would be much better. He's gonna do 45% to those black moves, but I don't have Dean Ambrose. You can also use Asuka, which is the acrobat version of Asuka. She's gonna do 150% damage to the black finishers, which is the checkmate, which is gonna do much more damage, which is like 60, 70, or I say 80k damage to the finisher, which is a hell lot of damage, and you're gonna do much more damage with that. But we don't have acrobat Asuka, so we are using godfather instead of her. So let's go against Jimmy Uso again. So we do have the perks on, but it's still not enough. So let's use those blacks. Now it's gonna makes me sucked right now. And it's reloaded his finisher. And you are fighting against the old top tier guy, which is really sucks these days. Um, I do even kick out from that, and we does. Let's use the bleed damage now. So it's end our turn. It shouldn't be, because now he's gonna do damage now. Maybe it will be over for us. Still not enough. Whoa, we almost gonna kick off. So it not works well still. We can do one more match. Let's do one more match. This time we have red. So we're gonna create this time much more. 69k. Not bad enough. Almost not gonna kick out from that. So I think it's gonna be over now. So and now it's gonna be over. And that works. The bleed works now. So now it's going like that. So it still works well, but I would say the finisher needs much more damage uh, than the other move sets. So guys, that is pretty much it for Roman Reigns NXT. Definitely not that really great character. He's still good, but like fairly decent character he is. Being a striker, he does do much more damage with those, but I'm not expecting him to be a top guy, to be a great guy, to be a like must have guy. Like no, he's still a fairly good as a trainer, but fairly pretty decent character he is. Like if you have those posts or not, it doesn't matter much. But he does have the spine buster, which is uh, create much more of those gems, and and it's mostly like you do much more gem damage in this. With the gem damage I would say he's really good, but if I say about move damage, if I say about the flow of those damage, or if I say the flow of move, nothing fits anything else in him because he doesn't recycle it. Yeah, if the plate comes like that, like whenever you break 3 or more black gems, get 3 red MP of the end of the turn, will be much useful for him. But without any of those plates, or without any of those like move damage, and even doesn't have any strap with him, doesn't works well for him. But yeah, we're gonna do a 4-star gold version also for him. That time we're gonna see if it works well. But at 3-star gold, yeah, still fairly decent he is. You can use like first and second move set. I show you like second move set is much more better. If I say about the first move set, at least you have a finisher who's gonna do much damage, but the leaping clothesline also does much more damage. So that is it for Roman Reigns NXT. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't subscribe our channel, make sure you do subscribe our channel, because we posted new videos. And if you didn't like the video, please leave a like and share. And see you guys in the next video. Till then, be peace.